Hey there, I just got myself a, what is this thing? A Hafco Woodmaster dust collector, DC-2. So I'm gonna do a quick unboxing and put it together and see how this thing works, because I'm sick of all the dust around here. Here we go. Alright, what do I got in here? Jeez, I got no room in this garage. Somebody help me. Somebody save me. So, what is this? Right. Some bars. Seems to be stuck in the corner. Some of those. Yes. Oh, one of these, which is the bag. Don't need that. Another bag. Instructions, I imagine. Yes, interesting. Right. Oh dear. Some assembly required. Good Lord. Yeah. Hey. Wheels. Oh, jeez. What is that? Some sort of gaskety thing? Oh, sorry. Alright, getting into the good stuff now. Oh, jeez. No wonder I've got no room in here. Oh, this blue thing, which is looking rather interesting. A pole. Put that down carefully over there. Yes. Right, you can see the rest of it here. Yep. That bit. Important, clearly. And those bits. So, how the heck am I going to do this? If I only had a film assistant. Oh, Jesus. Nope. Heavy. I'll be right back. Well, that took a lot longer than I expected. The instructions were just, really? Do you really need to create a book? You know, great, good, instructions, yep, what everyone wants, and then have this much addendum, like fixes. No, don't actually do what it says on figure 3 and 4. Do something different. Oh, we forgot to tell you to do this. Do it this way. So you read the instruction book, and then you read this, and then you get all confused. So out of 10, I give it thumbs down. Anyway, came together. You can see the beast over here. It's I haven't turned it on yet. I don't know if I've done everything perfectly, because like in terms of these clips, because it's a bit meh. It just doesn't really tell you what they're supposed to look like and how tight they should go. And you can see there's a whole bunch of adjustment. Oh geez, I really did did it bad. Okay, so I'm gonna fire up the bandsaw over here and make some mess, and then I'm gonna try and clean that mess up. I'm going to cut styrofoam, very messy, and then I'm gonna turn the suction on and see what that does. So let's see what happens when we stay. Let's turn this on. Safety first, children. See dust flying in all directions. See if I can get easy. So you can see there's plenty of dust, plenty of mess. So let's turn the vacuum on and see what happens. Dust that away. this one. Okay, so you can hear it. It's definitely attached. Okay, let's see what happens now. Look, go back over here. See the dust getting sucked down, so that's pretty successful. Cool. So there's obviously dust around, but it's not flying through the air, so that's pretty good. My next trick, got the old faithful belt sand here, which gets a bit of a workout with foam and polystyrene and all that sort of good stuff. It makes a hell of a mess. You can see I've already got some mess on it because I was I had to make something up, because the back of this thing, let's see, on the back here, the port is, I think it's 63mm or something, and you know, 100mm hose over here, so you don't fit. So I had this thing, and I bought that. It was a attachment, and you know, the guy said just cut it off at whatever size, and the hose will go in there, and magic will happen. But this thing's really close to the bottom, as you can see, like it's not far off there. So what I wanted to do is make some sort of other attachment. So I found an old funnel that was in the cupboard, and I sliced the thin part off, and it happens that this fits really nicely into the tube. So I made myself up a little adapter that's a bit smaller, a bit lower profile, and I should be able to just pop that in there with more than one hand, no doubt, and we'll be able to give this a shot and see how much it sucks, because you can see when I was sanding the bottom of this, it was just making a mess already. And let's just do a bit of a test here. Okay, so without the fan on, sorry for the volume, it's raining stuff. Alright, that sucks. Let's turn this thing on. I think I learnt how to open it before. There we go. Okay, got that going. Let's just get a little bit of dust and clean. Alright, see what happens now. Definitely a lot more making its way into the machine than into the air. You can see it fly up and then basically get stuck. You can see I have taped it up. I did that earlier when I had my little vacuum on there, because it was so terrible, but this is way better. So I've got way less stuff in the air here, which is much better for me. Cool. Okay, so next thing to do here is I've got the tube attached to the vise here, so that I can test this later. But first I'm going to do a bit of sanding on this. It's got like plaster on it. It's a mask, and it's a bit rough, needs a sand. I'm going to sand it without this on, and we're going to see how much dust it makes, and then we're going to try it with it on. So some sanding going. So over the sand, I guess we're going to start to get some dust in the air. I don't know if you can see it, but it's starting to fly. You can see the dust sort of everywhere as I sand. So let's try it with the dust collector on. Okay, so we got the suction going, and I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to sand around in the same area. We'll see how it goes. You can see it actually goes straight down the tube. Oh, it's a bit tricky to sand. You can feel the suction. Oh, don't lose your sanding note. But it's clearly making a huge difference, because I can see that what I'm doing here is working quite nicely. Oh, this is fun. Alright, I think we've got clear evidence that that's really cool. Okay, so my overall impressions of this thing. It was a bit of a pain to assemble, I must be honest. I'm not adverse to putting things together, I'm quite handy, but instructions were poor. Overall, the construction looks pretty solid. I think it'll last me forever because I'm only a hobbyist. It seems to suck really well. So I've got a 3-meter hose on here that I bought, and that's the maximum they say you should use. And I think it's good because it keeps me away a bit, separated from the machine, and it allows me to move the machine out the way so I don't trip over it. Although in here it's pretty hard not to trip over anything. So in terms of the bandsaw, yeah, it's alright. I don't know. It's probably worth just running, you know. I don't know. Maybe if you've got more, it's like fine MDF and stuff, it might be good too. In terms of this, I think it really worked. It might be hard to pick up on the film, but it definitely, you could see as the dust went up, it went back down. And when I used my normal old vacuum, it used to just go everywhere, it would be up the walls, and it really didn't do much at all. So, and it's much more bearable with the sound. And the hand sanding, thumbs up, 2 thumbs up for that. That's really good. It might not be noticeable, but when you're sanding and it's not in your face because it's all going that way, it's just so much more pleasant. And I'm covered in stuff because of all the tests I've done, but the dust from the hand sanding is not there. So overall, I think it's definitely a cool little tool, and something, if you're looking at getting one, this is not a bad one. Good price and easy to get. Thanks for watching. Cheers.